Hello everybody and thank you for joining me into the second part of its HTML series. Today in this video we are going to discuss some more important HTML elements and their correct usage. Before I get into the content of this video, if you love the content, if you love this video, please give it a like so that we can get a lot of boost, and also please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that you do not miss out any notification of our upcoming videos, and don't forget to hit the bell. That will ensure you get all of our notifications. So in this video, we are going to discuss something about semantic markup. So what exactly is semantic? So the dictionary meaning of semantic, which has something related to meaning. Until now, we have seen so many tags like h2 tag, h1 tag, or heading tags, then paragraph tags, or image tag. So all these tags, this has some meaning. Like this has to do something with their content, or the name of the tag actually specifies what exactly it is meant to do. So these type of tags are called semantic tags, and if we use those semantic tags in our markup or in our web page, then the web page is called semantic markup. But there are tags like div, or there are tags like span, which has uh, kind of no meaning, and that can be utilized for any of the things. Like it can be used to create your header, it can be used to build your footer, and lot of other stuff. So these tags, just by looking at the tag name, you can't understand what these tags are doing. So these type of tags are called non-semantic tags. So basically in this depiction we can see like one HTML or one web page with this, with all the divs, like divs with id header, divs with id content, and other. This is called non-semantic markup. But in case of semantic, then the header is an HTML element. This header element actually specifies what to do with that page, or what to do with that element, and what exactly that element means. Then there are nav, it stands for navigation. So basically nav bar stands for navigation. In using those nav bar, you can navigate to different pages of the section, or different sections. Then there is main, article, footer. So this has something to do with the name, so it means something. Like you can't put the footer at the top of your page, it always has to be at the bottom of your page. So that's how the name of the footer or the name of header actually means. I'll show you one example. Like we have open medium.com. So here if we open the Chrome developer tool using the shortcut key Ctrl Shift and I, so see here, if you find, then this is a div. All those things are called div. There is nothing like nav, or there is nothing called header. So everything is div. Whatever you click, whatever you check, everything is a div. So I mean, this is not a good way of writing your web page. Although there might have been some use cases why they have used that, or why they have done it, but this is not a very good idea. So ideally this should be your navigation bar, because there are navigation tools. Our story, membership, right, these are navigations. So but they haven't maintained a proper semantic. Even you, just by looking at the tag, or just by looking at the class name, you cannot understand what exactly this tag means, or what exactly this element does. So this is a classic example of non-semantic. But at the same time, if we open these HTML symbols, I'll show you what those means and why this is useful. So if I open the Chrome developer tool, then I think you can find some tags like nav. See, this is a nav. All these things are in navigation, because these can navigate you to different pages. So this nav has to do something sort of navigation. Then if we open this content, what area, so at the end you can see there is something called footer. See, like this footer is the, like this footer is the bottom text or bottom contents of your page. So this is a proper semantic markup. So this has been followed proper semantic rules. So I mean there is no hard and fast rule, but if you use semantic tags which has been introduced in HTML5, then this is pretty useful from a developer's point of view also. This makes sense. So I mean that's pretty much of the semantic and non-semantic tags. As I mentioned earlier, now I want to discuss about a few elements like HR, BR, subscript, superscript, which are pretty important in our marking up. So let me get back to VS Code. Alright, so I have opened a new HTML document which has been named as, which I named as part 2 HTML. So HTML5 with the boilerplate and part 2 maybe. Okay, so I want to replicate something, okay, from my favorite camera page. Okay, let me just take this lens and focus. I want to show this thing. Okay, so I just want to check the output. Okay, looks pretty okay. Okay, imagine if you want to put a line here, like a horizontal line. How you can do that? So HTML gives you that option as well. So for that you can use the HR tag. See, now we have got one horizontal ruler. Now, one more important tag that I wanted to mention. So imagine, I mean, in between this paragraph, I want to give a line break. So you might think like you can just simply put enter, but it is not respected by HTML. Okay? It it has not changed. It's not respected. So for that purpose, we need to use one tag which is called beer. Okay, beer stands for break or line break. But now if we check, see here, it has checked the line break. I mean, if you feel like it is not obvious, then put one more. See, now we have got the line break. So if you want to put line break, then you can use beer tag or break tag. Okay, one more thing I just wanted to show you, which is very important from the markup point of view, is in this superscript 18. So if we want to do some superscript 18, so we can simply write 18. Okay, that's fine. And then we have something sup or superscript, and inside it you can provide our content. See, now it has been superscript. It is not superscript. Like very similarly, if I want to show you how you can subscribe. Okay, okay, let me take a chemical equation where you can use subscript. Subscript 2. Same here. Equal to 2h. So 2. Okay, now see, now this thing came. H2 plus O2 equal to 2H2. So that's how you can utilize subscript and superscript also. Now the last section of this part is HTML entities. So what is HTML entity? If we go to the MDN docs, so an HTML entity is a piece of text, basically a string, that brings with an ampersand or and symbol and ends with semicolon. Entities are frequently used to display reserved characters, and I'll show you what does that mean. So here imagine if I want to write in a paragraph, mm, one less than two. I don't know why I want to write, but I want to write anyway. This is rendered or this is printed. I'll show you this will be printed. See now it is printed one less than two. But the problem is VS Code is not very happy with it because it shows you the a red mark. For this type of purpose, because this less than symbol is a reserved keyword because all the tags start with this reserved keyword. So it's not a very good idea to use directly less than symbol. But instead of that, what we can do, we can use ampersand, then semicolon, and in between you can write LT. Okay, there are a bunch of HTML entities. This is called HTML entity. See, now also we are seeing one less than two. There are a couple of other things. Uh, there was one website I was visiting, HTML symbols. Alright, imagine for some reason you want to use these type of alchemical symbols or something. I mean, I don't know why you're gonna use that, but imagine for some reason you want to use that. So this is the HTML code or HTML entity code a person has. So let me just simply copy it. And if you use that, maybe h3, and if we check the page, yeah, we have got the symbol. So that's how you can use some sort of HTML entities for this type of special characters. Um, one more, two more commonly used symbols is copyright or registered trademark. So two more commonly used symbols are like copyright symbol, HTML code, and yeah, this is okay. Let's make a span, and if we check our page, see copyright on it. Okay. Another pretty important and popular symbol is registered sign. So you can use this same code. Though currently you do not have any registered trademark, but I'm just showing. See, now it came. So that's how you can use HTML entities. And I think that's pretty much it in this part of the series. So if you enjoy, then please like the video and share it across your friends. Also, stay tuned for next parts are coming soon. Thank you very much.